Machine to that. Machine to that. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? As you come on up in the stream, make sure you go ahead and wipe your feet off, but go ahead and like the stream. Do me a favor, hit that like button. That really helps your boy out. Thank you. I appreciate you. Gonna give people a few minutes to come on up in here, man. But as you come on up in the stream, make sure you go ahead, wipe your feet off like you do at your grandma's house, at your auntie house, and like the stream. It's the polite thing to do. It's the polite thing to do. I ain't asking for no donations. Just a simple little like on the stream. That really helps your boy out. I'm gonna give people maybe about another. We just went live 2 minutes ago. I'm gonna give people about 5 minutes. And then we gonna go ahead and get into it. Cause I don't want to keep y'all waiting. I know y'all got things to do. I know y'all gotta work. As do I. And I don't want to keep y'all sitting here waiting. People just gonna have to catch the playback when they catch it. But we gonna straight. I can't talk. We're gonna jump straight into the quick hits tonight, and then we're gonna spend quite a bit of time in the land of delusion. Okay. Appreciate y'all being up in here with me tonight. We got a few things we gonna cover tonight. You know, the Thursday night shows, man, it's kind of more lax, kind of more chill. You know, if y'all want to chill and kick it with your boy, man, it's gonna be a chill show. But we still gotta get to it. Alright. We got the homie OG in the building once again. OG came through on the pregame. OG came through in the pregame, man. We had a few of the overnighters come through for the pregame, man. So yeah, let's go ahead, get it going. Let's get it started, man. Welcome to episode 89 of the Overnighter live stream / podcast and all that good stuff, man. Going into the weekend, and I can't tell y'all how happy I am that is about to be the weekend, because I promise you this week, even though it's been a shorter work week for me, I'm still glad that we are here to the weekend, man. So let's see, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. As always, I want y'all to be super interactive, active. Get active down in the chat. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. Make sure you like the stream. You know, share this with a friend, a lover, whoever, a family member. You know, I be checking out this dude on YouTube. He all right, you know, he kind of funny sometimes. He be saying some stuff. You know, just share the content, you know. But let's see, man. We're gonna jump straight into some quick hits. And then I got I think that's mostly what we got on the menu for tonight is some quick hits, and then we're gonna spend quite a bit of time in the land of delusion, like I said at the top of the stream. So without further ado, man, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. So first thing I want to get into, man, is this just came across my desk a few hours ago, and I was like, yo, we gotta talk about it. It's y'all girl Cardi B. She back. And it looks like her and Stefan Diggs might actually be working it out after all. Okay. So I don't know if y'all have seen this footage. You know, this was as of recent. And you know, we talked about Offset last night and everything, and what he got going on with him and Lil TJ. And it really kind of made me wonder, like, damn, you know, I wonder if Offset is going through all of this stuff, you know, in the divorce with Cardi because of the gambling addiction, man. It really makes you wonder. And I also seen something else about Offset, and I gotta find it. And I don't know how true it is, but this is all alleged. So let me just put that out there first. But let's get into this first video here. So apparently it looks like, hey, they might be working it out. So Cardi B and Stefan Diggs seen leaving Throw Social in Washington, D.C. And that was as of last night. Because everybody was getting on Stefan Diggs on how he down bad after getting, you know, released from the Patriots, losing the Super Bowl, and then lost his girl all in the same fatal swoop, and getting sued by his former chef. So y'all thought she was getting in the truck, huh? Nah. Watch out, bro. Yeah. Cardi is hopping in the Rari.
They're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Of course, they're gone. Yeah.
They gone. Okay. So, I mean, I might have been talking, and I don't know if y'all heard that. Somebody in the crowd was asking, how did she feel about Offset getting shot? And somebody else was like, Why would you ask her that? Uh, duh. Somebody asking her that because Offset is the father of her 3 children. Like, what are we talking about?
Jesus.
What are we talking about? Of course, someone would ask. I mean, that's just a natural question that I would ask. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how you feel about your ex-husband, baby daddy, getting shot? You hope he's all right? You hope he's good? Like, I, I don't see the problem in asking that because, to my knowledge, I haven't heard Cardi say anything regarding, um, his shooting or whatever. So, I feel like that was a reasonable question. Like, yeah, um, got a bat like he's supposed to. Stefan got a bat like he's supposed to. You know, cause that's her baby daddy. Exactly. Like, come on now. I mean, that's just a reasonable question to ask. It's like, man, if it would have been any other celebrity, they would have asked for sure. Is their divorce finalized yet? I do not believe so. I don't believe so because I know the big hoopla. Whenever she was pregnant, was basically the fact that even though, they're separated but still married, that Offset could still be on the hook for child support for another man's baby, which to me is absolutely insane. Whenever it comes to these child support and family court laws or whatnot. So I know that was a big hoopla. So um I recently just seen something else about Stefan. I mean, not Stefan Diggs, but about Offset and him requesting a potential paternity test. Let's see. Let me pull it up here. I don't know. Again, I don't know how accurate this is, but we are going to. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all, and we're gonna read it and see what's up. All right. So let me move this over so this looks a little bit better for y'all. All right, let me see. Let me slide. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just read it for y'all. All right. So exclusive. Cardi B's ex Offset wanted a DNA test for her baby with Stefan Diggs. So Offset is now in the middle of a legal storm after court filings revealed he pushed for DNA testing during his divorce battle with Cardi B. The request was tied to questions about paternity, with speculation circling around NFL star Stefan Diggs and a newborn connected to Cardi. According to the filings, Offset asked for testing on multiple children. A judge denied one request but approved another, signaling the court sees at least part of the claim as valid enough to investigate. No confirmed results have been released. This is not proof of cheating or scandal. It is strategic positioning in a high stakes divorce where custody, money, and reputation are all on the line. The court has also ordered for both sides to keep things respectful publicly, which suggests tensions are already high behind the scenes, which I can imagine. Right now, the internet is running wild, but the only confirmed facts are the request and the ruling. Everything else is speculation until results or statements surface. So, Offset's like, man, hey, I don't know if one of them babies is mine, and I got to know, and pushing for DNA testing with speculation circling around Stefan Diggs. Man, that whole situation is just messy. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm too old. I'm too old for the mess, man. I want to live just a simple and peaceful life. I don't want to have to worry about no DNA testing, no custody battles. No, none of that. No, none of that. No gambling problems and addictions. I mean, you know, um, I know people, and I know I've been pretty hard, pretty critical of Cardi B and her choices in the men that she choosing to have babies by. But you know, I can also be fair and balanced with this gambling stuff coming out with Offset to the point to where you getting shot outside of a casino. I mean, it kind of makes you wonder, what types of things he was getting into while they were married and the type of money that he was blowing while they were together. And so I don't know, man. I mean, again, I still think that the whole situation between her and Stephon Diggs, I mean, hey, it could work out. Wishing the best for him. I mean, I have my guesses. If I had to go on Prize Picks and put a parlay on it, whatever a parlay is. I know y'all told me on the previous live stream, but if I had to put a parlay on it, man, I don't know, man. I'm going. I'm going. They ain't gonna make it, but it is what it is. So, anyways, moving on. Moving on. All right. So let's get into this, man, because y'all know me, and if you don't know by now, hey, man, y'all know I got a deep admiration. Some might call it a fetish. I call it an admiration for just some pretty feet, some pretty toes. I make no mistakes about it. And it's funny to me now because I'm seeing a lot more guys just being open and now like liking feet is the trend. You know, y'all wasn't in the trenches with those of us who was really liking feet for real. When people was calling you a weirdo because you like feet. All right. But now it seems to be the wave. It seemed to be the wave. And in this next post that I'm about to show y'all is this would be right up my alley. If I was to order some Uber Eats and my Uber Eats driver came through and delivered my food like this, hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. You might get an extra tip out your boy. All right. So we got Uber Eats driver discovers leaving her feet in delivery photos gets her more tips. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I like. Yeah. Show me the feet. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Drop my foot off. Take that picture. Let me get the confirmation. And if you got pretty feet and they ain't throwing up gang signs and they nice and painted and everything, yeah, let me get that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you an extra $10, $5. I mean, I already tipped pretty well anyway. But yeah, you definitely gonna get a nice little tip out of me. So this chick says, I do Uber Eats in the early mornings just to get some spending money for the day. I started leaving my feet in the frame of the picture of the food by the door. I've seen my tips go up by a lot with people adding extra tips after the drop off. And somebody says, not you doing Uber Eats and Feeds. Make that money. Don't let it make you. That's a fact.
Donations.
That's a fact.
Donations.
Get to the bag. But yes, please show me the feet. Hey, I'm here for it. Yeah, we got Unc in the building. We got E in the building. What's going on, Unc? Appreciate you being up in here, man. Got E in the building. Not the trenches, in the trenches. In the trenches, Yachty. When people were saying, ugh, you like feet? I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I do. And look, I make no mistake about what it is that I like. Okay, I'ma stand 10 toes down. Literally. Literally. I'ma stand 10 toes down. All right. So I thought that was interesting. Because yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind giving a little extra tip there. All right. So let's see. So let's get into this next one here. Um Now this one I honestly, y'all, I don't understand why people, it really, I only see, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I only see women doing this shit. But I don't understand why y'all get a kick out of doing what I'm about to show y'all. All right. I just don't get it, man. Like, why is it that y'all get a kick out of cutting your husband's dreads off after 4 years? All right. This is crazy. Here we go.
Did you just come out here? Asia. Did you just come out here? Asia. This is not funny.
It's time.
You know how long it took me? This is not, I would never do this to you.
It's time. They're getting old. You have to cut them.
Asia!
Whew, boy. Yo, what would y'all do? What would y'all do in a situation like that? Because I mean, I don't have any hair on my head, obviously. I'm part of the bald head crew, but man, if I was dealing with a woman who cut off my beard, oh my God. Especially if she knows that, like, I create content around my beard and she cut it off, or cut it to where, like, I had no choice but to cut it off and restart all over again. Yo, that would be end. That would be the end. Like, this is so wrong on so many levels. But let's see. Let's go over here to the comments though. Let's see. First comment says, not funny. This is how single mothers are made. I don't see how cutting anyone's hair without permission is funny. I'm sorry, but I don't find this funny. It's disrespectful. Now, if he cuts her hair, he'd be wrong, right? Exactly, because she has a nice full head of hair too. So, I mean, if he was to come back and while she was asleep and cut that bun off, you know, how would she feel about that? Talking about it's time. It's time for you to be a single parent, hussy. Somebody else said, I'd file for a divorce. This is disrespectful. Yeah, Instagram don't ever recommend me this shit again. That's a fact. Girl, ain't nothing funny about this. WTF. I mean, dude, I'm sorry, man. Like, the need for attention, clout, going viral, at the expense of potentially you losing your husband or your wife. I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous. This would not be something that I would ever imagine doing to, the woman that I'm involved with. That is crazy. That is crazy work. Yeah, that's a no. Nah, man, you don't mess with that. You don't mess with a man's hair. And I mean, especially he been growing it for 4 years. Man, that that is crazy. They be talking about that in the Bible, with Samson and Delilah, you know, cutting my man's hair, cutting off his strength. It's ridiculous, man. That's assault. So I believe in returning favors. Exactly. Now, if this was a man, I'm telling you, like this would be, yeah, this would be so wrong. But I mean, I'm glad that sometimes whenever I see posts and I can agree with the comments because she was dead ass wrong on that. She can get her hair and shampoo. Yeah, yeah. Nah, you got to go. You got to go. And Lord, let's see. Let me see. Let me see here. I want to see some. And I mean, and if they did it for, let's see. Okay. All right. This was.
Your booty do that yoga.
Party at the beach down in Copacabana.
She's saying got him. I mean, she think it's funny. It's giving welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. That shit crazy, man. He don't even know I'm about to cut his dreads off. It looked like some of the dreads already cut off. I don't know, man. People be doing all kinds of stuff for clout and attention. I guess he over it though. I mean, they still together. But I don't know, man. That shit's crazy to me. That shit is wild. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Hey, gotta hit her with the Nair. With put Nair in the shampoo. Oh my God, that would be crazy work. That'd be crazy work, E. All right, let's see. Let's get into this next one here, man. Let's see. Let me see if this is the one that I want to play. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, man. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. Y'all know it's poison. But I want y'all to check this video out, man, because the ending for me, I mean, it was all bad, but check out the end, man, because these chicks that dudes really be, thirsting over, lusting over, they really be living in some fucked up situations, man. But let's get into it. Black men, you have to stop chasing after fat asses who live like animals and have bad attitudes and bad mouths. Here we go.
What is? Huh?
Hey, stop playing. What is it? What's it?
Back up.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, ow. Back up.
Move.
Why are you telling bitches that you in Greensboro?
Hey, here.
Why you
Greensboro.
Why you telling bitches that
Hey,
you?
move.
Why you telling bitches
Oh,
that?
hell no.
Why
Hey,
you?
go ahead.
Why you telling bitches that you?
Stop touching
Why
me,
you
bro.
telling bitches that you in Greensboro?
Who?
Answer my question. Why you telling
Man,
bitches?
stop playing.
Why you telling bitches that you in Greensboro?
Bro, go ahead.
What you about to do?
Man,
Wait,
go
where you
ahead.
finna go? What you about to do? When
Man,
you go-
move off of me, bro.
What you finna do? Huh? You here now? What's up?
Hey, get
What you finna do? You
I
here
ain't
now?
doing shit, man. Move.
Hungry too. I'm not complaining like a bitch. I'm not complaining like a bitch, though. I'm hungry, too.
Like, bro, why?
Yeah, man. Stop always
Why would
crying
you
about
ever?
bitch ass shit. I'm hungry. Give a fuck. I don't care. Just told you he had his earphones in.
Look at
He has
this.
earphones on right now.
I'm banging on that shit. Yeah, me
Look at how folks be living, man.
Michael,
Somebody didn't get the fucking door. This is an obvious fucking reason, my nigga.
Michael,
Don't get in that shit with me. I'm always on that.
Michael, but didn't I say? But didn't I
switching
say?
up for her.
But Michael, didn't I say if he?
Keep switching up for
Didn't
her.
I say?
I'm gonna always switch up on your wife. I don't know you, nigga.
But Michael,
I don't know you, nigga.
But
I'm
Michael,
always switching on you.
but Michael, can I say
Say
something?
what?
But didn't when I say? But didn't I say if
Fucking baby oil, nigga.
Michael? But didn't I say if O comes to the door, you can answer it?
Yeah, I didn't even see that shit on God. And I didn't give a fuck to look at that shit. So it's my fault then. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah. So I said he can open the door, like.
Gang, I do not know.
I ain't did shit to this
I don't
motherfucker. I
know.
don't care.
I
I don't know you neither.
Right.
So go ahead.
Now
Do
look.
that shit, nigga. Fuck.
Come on, you said you was about to go, boo. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm right.
Go ahead, sweetie.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
don't call me shit.
Go ahead, sweetie.
Look at this. Hold up. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. What in the hell
Jesus.
is going on here? Golly, this is what these the IG baddies that y'all be thirsting over.
Go ahead, sweetie.
Oh my lord. What in the world? Look in the mirror. They got dirty rags all up on the oh my lord. What's that? Dish detergent, mouthwash, what's that? Halls? Yeah, it's a lot going on here in this bathroom, man. Oh my lord.
It's just a lot with
She got drinks? That's a drink.
you. Too much. It's way too much with you, Bookie butt.
Bookie butt.
I didn't tell nobody that.
That was my fucking phone.
I didn't tell
You
no
just
one
said
that.
you said.
I didn't tell no one that. I literally told him he can open the door. I can show you the messages. Let you see.
Now see, now again, I said this a few weeks ago. You know, sometimes when you sometimes with dudes, when y'all get with a chick that y'all think is bad, and y'all be like, man, hey, I caught one, you know, and then you be seeing the sloppy niggas that they be opening up their legs for, and you be like, oh my God, I was actually doing her a favor. I was the upgrade. Golly, this is actually a downgrade. Now that I see who you fuck with, good Lord. Man, got the whole CVS on the counter, OG. The whole CVS, man. But yeah, dudes really be, you know, thirsting over these women. And again, I'm sorry, man. The baby hairs, man. I'll be grateful for the day that the baby hairs is out of style, man. But yeah. And then he tolerating the disrespect. Flinching, scared. Right, ain't no way. Then look at him. He trying to love on her.
Ooh.
Answer my question. Why you telling
Man,
me?
stop playing.
Why you telling bitches that you in green?
Bro, go ahead.
What you about to do? What you finna
He
what you about to do?
Man, move off of me, bro.
What you finna do? Huh?
look.
You here now?
He trying to love on her and
What you finna
shit.
do? You
I
here
ain't
now?
doing shit, man. Move.
Hungry too.
My shit.
I'm not complaining like a bitch. I'm not complaining like a bitch though.
Man, you
I'm
letting
hungry
him call you a bitch. Or maybe
Yeah, man. Stop always.
she ain't
crying
call him a
about
bitch, but he
bitch-ass
say he
shit.
acting like
I'm
one.
hungry. Give a fuck. I don't care.
Man, just come in the house and it's just looking all
Just told
bad.
you he had his earphones in. He has earphones on right now.
I'm banging on that shit. Yeah, me neither. Exactly. She said she didn't tell you.
Then who is he? I'm
Michael,
still trying to figure. Who is that?
Fucking door. This is an obvious fucking reason, my nigga.
Michael,
Don't get in that shit with me. I'm always on that.
Michael, but then
What's
I
all
said-
that on the floor, man? This how y'all living.
But then I
Switching
say,
up for her?
but Michael, didn't I say if
Keep
he
switching up for her.
Then I say
I'm gonna always switch up on your wife. I don't know you, nigga. You
Michael,
don't know me. I don't know you, nigga.
But
I'm
Michael,
always switch up on
but
you.
Michael,
Hey, niggas always gonna hey, when it comes to some kitty cat, man, hey, niggas always gonna switch up, man. Good Lord.
Jesus.
did I say something? But didn't when I say if but didn't I say if Michael, but didn't I say if O comes to
I
the
want to
door, you
get
can
back to the
answer it?
bathroom.
Yeah, I didn't even see that shit on God. And I didn't give a fuck to look at that shit. So it's my fault then. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah, so I said he could open the door, like.
Gang, I do not know.
I ain't did shit to this motherfucker. I don't care. I don't know you neither.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, let's get to the bathroom one more time.
Come on, you said you was about to go, boo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm right.
Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead.
Don't call me shit.
This rack of stuff. What's this on the floor right here? Is that a liquor bottle? I can't tell. That look like a liquor bottle on the floor. Look like a Bacardi bottle. It looked like it could be empty. Oh man, people just be. And it looked like a decent apartment too.
It's just a lot with you. Too much.
She say it's a lot with you. No, it's a lot in this bathroom.
Way too much with you, Bookie, but I didn't tell nobody that. I didn't tell no one.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's a lot, yo. Oh my God. Yo, I couldn't imagine going over, because I mean, granted, man, like, you know, I try my hardest to maintain a decently clean residence, but you know, sometimes, man, when you get busy, shit be going on, like, man, things can get a little out of hand, but at some point you gotta, like, don't you realize, like, man, I'm in here living in filth, and I'm sorry, like, I'm surprised that I didn't hear that shit. Cause that would have set it off right there. You know, that was the only thing that was missing from the whole equation was that damn smoke detector. You know, but anyways, all right, let's see. Let's go to the land of delusion. All right, let's take a trip, man, because we're gonna be here for a little while. So make sure you go ahead and get seated. Get to your seats, man, because we about to take flight, because we got a few different stops. But before we do that, we gotta take a shot, you know, before we go off in the air, man. So, you know, oh man. But if you haven't already, please make sure you like the stream. Help your boy out and like the stream. It's only the right thing to do. It's the polite thing to do, you know. Please make sure you like the stream, and we're gonna go ahead and get into to the land of delusion. So cheers to y'all. For being up in here with me on this Thursday night live stream. So let's see. Let's go here on our first stop. And because apparently now grass lawns, I mean, I know we live in an age now where everything is considered to be racist, you know. But this one is a new one. So this chick here is saying that grass lawns are considered racist and based in white supremacy. So, man, y'all never cease to amaze me with the things y'all come up with here on this internet, man. So here we go. Grass lawns are racist and based in white supremacy.
Thinking about how grass lawns are racist and like based in white supremacy. If that doesn't make sense, that's okay, I guess.
It doesn't.
It seems really obvious to me.
How?
It's really upsetting. Bring back weeds. Bring back clover yards. Look, can anything just be okay in its natural state, or do we just have to whitewash everything, make it a competition, and use it as a sign of your worth as a human being in society? Like, can we just have weeds? I can't stop thinking about how
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I beg your pardon.
Yo.
I beg your pardon.
So now that people want to have a clean, maintained yard, now black people alike, she act like white people are the only people that are homeowners that have a yard, and somehow maintaining and keeping up your yard and making sure that it looks presentable is now based in white supremacy and racism, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Go ahead and hit that low battery button because you already know. I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this chick right here, actually had the smoke detector going off in her house, But let's see. Let me play this one more time for y'all because she didn't actually explain how it's racist. And maybe she did. Maybe I missed it. Maybe my elevator don't go all the way to the top. Maybe I'm just a bit slow, but y'all let me know if she explained it.
grass lawns are racist and like based in white supremacy. If that doesn't make sense, that's okay, I guess. It seems really obvious to me. It's really upsetting. Bring back weeds. Bring back clover yards. Look, can anything just be okay in its natural state, or do we just have to whitewash everything, make it a competition, and use it as a sign of your worth as a human being in society? Like, can we just have weeds?
Can we just have weeds and tall grass and just let all kinds of snakes and animals just roam free in your front and backyard because we want it to be in its natural state? Man, I'm telling you, bro, like people don't realize how good they got it here, man. These are really first world problems that we're talking about here. The fact that you think that maintaining your yard, your lawn is based in racism and white supremacy lets me know that you live a really good entitled life, because I mean seriously, this is crazy. And again, black people own houses too. Latino folks, own houses too. Asians own houses. So, is it racism based in white supremacy whenever they maintain and keep up their lawns too? Like, oh man, I swear, man, people are slow. People are hella slow. Yeah, you heard that right the first time. You heard it right. You heard it right. Didn't miss anything, man. It wasn't the pre-roll. It wasn't the pre-roll that hit you, OG. She actually said that. She actually said that. All right. Let's see. Next stop here on the land of delusion. Now, I thought that, whenever and shout out to, the LGBTQIA plus community, and and I have no issues. I have no issues with them. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you gay?
I have no issues. You know what I'm saying? Love who you want to love, free love, be who you want to be. But we've gotten to a point now to where, man, the amount of letters in this is just too much. Okay, so now they got a new pronoun. A new classification here, and this is out there in Canada, man. So, for all my Canadians, I got a couple Canadian folks that that I that I follow and follow me on IG, and they love talking shit about the US. But look, y'all over here with this shit here, MMIWG2S LGBTQQIA plus. The DLC pack just dropped this whole thing. I don't even know what this stands for, but let's see. Let's hear it.
$0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIWG2SLGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent. This is callous. This is callous because the very liberal government that has stripped organizations of life-sustaining funding has now, they provided $0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIWG2SLGBTQIA+. This is abhorrent. This is callous. This.
Okay. OG say I did not need to know this. Hey, look, man. Hey, it just popped up on the timeline. I said, hey, man, I got it covered in case you might be out and about and you say the wrong thing and you don't want to offend nobody. All right. But I'm seriously got to look this up. What is this? Okay. What does this stand for? Let's see. We're going to learn tonight what this stands for. All right. All right, what does this stand for? Okay, so, all right, so in case you didn't know, the acronym MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA+ stands for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, and Two-Spirit, Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer, Questioning, Intersex, and Asexual plus people. In case y'all wanted to know. The more you know, the more you know. So just wanted to put y'all up on a little bit of game there. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're just gonna keep it moving on past that one. We're gonna keep it moving on past that one, man. All right, so let's see, man. Let's get to this next one here. I got a Threads post, and I want y'all to let me know, man, if she is the problem. All right. So let me cue this up, and y'all let me know if she's the problem. So we're gonna read through some screenshots here, and let me see. Okay, so yeah, so this is part. Okay, this is one of three. Okay, here we go. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. So she says that she immediately unmatched. And she asked, am I the problem, or can you see what the issue is? So let's look at this screenshot here. All right. With no additional context, we just gonna read it. Let's see. Start the chat with blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hello, Kayla. How are you? I'm good. At the gym at the moment. My workout is done. I'm in the sauna. Sounds like an excellent way to start your week. Most definitely. Especially Monday morning, the amount of emails that has to be answered in meetings. So that was pretty much it. So then she says here, okay, so I just got off work 1:10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I didn't realize this was going viral. I'll keep it concise. I work 20-hour days. This instantly overwhelmed me. My man should be my peace, not a chronic list discusser. Huh. Is he your man though? You just said that you immediately unmatched. And I was looking to see if there were other posts here, but apparently not. Then she says, I hate a complainer, OMG. But it just feels too performative. Like you're just trying to impress me with a workout routine and the fact that you may be in the decision-making box at work. 3, I never even was asked about myself. 4, I'm overwhelmed. And no thanks. LOL. Y'all can give people more opportunities to waste your time. LMFAO. I'm just not going to do it. LOL. There's no tag, no identifying information, and I was never rude or mean. I can just see this as incompatibility, and I'm not in an educational, financial, or emotional state of despondency. So I don't have to accept this. LMFAO. There's too many women out here praying for a husband for me to get in the way. I mean, I'm utterly kind of confused here, y'all. Okay? How do we gather so much information and then just feel the need to bring it to the World Wide Web? There was nothing here. They literally just had one exchange and she immediately unmatched. Now, to her defense, I can understand, whenever you're starting a new conversation with somebody, that you're claiming to be interested in, that you would want to ask questions to the other person and not just comment. Like it's awkward like that online. Like, especially if you first meeting somebody, I hate those kind of responses where, you ask them how they doing and then they tell you and then they don't follow it up with just out of being courteous, like, well, how are you? Like she said, she was like, hello, Kayla, how are you? I'm good. I'm at the gym at the moment. My workout is done. I'm in the sauna. He could have responded, how are you? How about yourself? How's your day going? It's just the reciprocation of it all, Sounds like an excellent way to start your week. And he's like, most definitely, especially Monday morning, the amount of emails that has to be answered in meetings. He could have, I don't know, like there was an opportunity for him to, kind of continue the conversation. But instead, in her defense, he did make it about himself and he didn't, ask her any kind of follow-up questions. But to immediately, unmatch and then come to Threads and be like, oh my God, I work 20-hour days and this instantly overwhelmed me. How did this 3-message exchange overwhelm you? Again, first world problems. And so let's see. So let's get to the comments, man. And y'all let me know what y'all think down in the chat, man. Again, I need y'all to be active so I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself here. So you hate complainers, and here you are with 3 posts complaining. Facts. The irony of it all. Wait, devil's advocate here. You mentioned the start of the week and he responded to that. How about And he responded to that about how his Mondays are. Did I miss something? Thank God you unmatched with him. You made way for someone that won't waste his time. Let's see. Damn, I'm convinced some of y'all really prefer to be alone. Someone else said, what's the problem? The conversation just started. I'm confused. Someone else says, women, how was your day? Me, oh, it was good. Got a lot done today. Women, yeah, this isn't going to work. It should have been great and you should have gotten everything done. Comes to threads. Woman, am I the problem? Fellow women, ugh, men. Oh, man. Someone else says, not trying to be mean, but maybe you might have overdone this conversation. I think most of us don't actually see a problem here. I fucking hate when y'all make me side with a man. I mean, I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. Men have been making these, commentaries about the types of women that they meet and the things that we go through whenever it comes to dating. And y'all always be like, where y'all be finding these women at? I don't be knowing these women. Ain't none of my friends like that. I don't know nobody like that. And then here we go. Perfect example. Like she said, chronic list discusser. This man didn't even make any list. Yet here you are in the comments with a fucking list. You hate a complainer, so you want a man who never expresses himself and cannot have emotion. Only you're allowed to feel overwhelmed and complain and not him. Not to mention he didn't even complain. So, all right. So let's see. Someone else says, from my view, she's not the problem at all. The convo was dry from the jump and he never gave her anything to work with, which I did mention. No questions, no personality, just basic replies. And then it turned into a mini work rant. Early conversations about building a vibe, and he didn't do that. It felt more like he was talking to a coworker than someone trying to date. Unmatching made sense. So, yeah. All right. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know, man. Who's the problem here? I mean, I can find fault in both, right? I think that her coming to the internet again, thinking that she's gonna garner a certain amount of sympathy and empathy from the World Wide Web, didn't necessarily turn out in her favor. And I mean, again, maybe in her next text exchange with the guy that she matches with, maybe she might keep that to herself. It might be worth it just to keep the screenshots to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why phone calls are important. But women are funny about giving out their phone number within the first text exchange. They want you to chat them up, on the dating app first, and then we can exchange, social media handles, and then maybe, you can get her phone number, and then y'all can FaceTime, and then y'all can finally go out on a first date in which she wants you to pull out all the stops for. Oh man, and y'all wondering why, man, people are not, people are choosing to be single, man. It's crazy. And Mary say, I hate talking on the phone. I'm the same way. I'm not a big, now that we have all these other avenues of communicating with each other, whether it be text, voice notes, I don't really have to talk on the phone. I really only want to talk on the phone if it's something like very, very important that like needs an immediate answer. I mean, sometimes I'm cool to talk on the phone, but and FaceTime is probably like the least of all modes of communication that I like. Cause I feel like, man, you gotta hold the phone the whole time. And and sometimes you be on FaceTime with people and they be putting the phone down and they be moving all around. I'm like, man, you really could have just sent me a voice note, or you could have called me. I could have been, doing whatever I was doing. But yeah, I'm not a big FaceTime person like that. And then like I say, FaceTime etiquette, like, man, you can't just FaceTime people unannounced. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what people got going on. You gotta text me first and be like, yo, can you FaceTime? Can you FaceTime real quick? Like, and then even I'm not available to FaceTime. Say I live my life on D&D. I'll tell you. I don't live my life on D&D. Now I don't do that. I don't do that. But I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. All right. Let's see. But again, man, I think whenever it comes to that situation with old girl, I mean, like I said, I can find fault on both sides. I can find fault on both sides. Yeah. Exactly. To which part? Because I'm saying again, man, hey, I ain't got a FaceTime. Sometimes you got to ask yourself, before you decide to call somebody or FaceTime somebody, you gotta think about it like, man, is this taxable? This actually might be taxable versus, calling somebody on the phone. Can I send this in a voice note? Yeah, that's more so my vibe. All right, so let's see. Yeah, FaceTime, exactly. Yeah, nah. Look, man, I don't like FaceTime I don't like FaceTiming, man. I don't like being on FaceTime like that. All right, let's see. Let's get to the next one, man. Because I feel like I want to save some of these for next week. But I got, can I send a message via IG? Exactly. Even we get down to that point. Send me a message via Instagram, okay? Okay. Let's get to this one here. We got two tonight's conversation joints that we gotta discuss. So again, man, I want y'all to get active. I need y'all to be active on this one, because y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man, because again, this is the next stop on the land of delusion. And y'all know, man, y'all know tonight's conversation is gonna give us some delusional stuff here. All right. So let me get it queued up. So first video here. Y'all know we love a good tonight's conversation joint. Mind you, I done got talked into going to their concert again, or their event again, their live show, whenever they come to Charlotte next month, y'all. So I can't wait to report back and let y'all know about this. But all right, here we go. So he asked how much something cost. You say $150 and he sends $100. Do you correct it or just accept the gesture? All right, here we go.
Correct a gesture. So if you're with someone, you going to get an oil change. Oil change is $150. They only give you $100. You didn't ask for the money. You didn't ask for it. But they gave you a half gesture. So you...
Did you tell him how much these things cost?
Yeah, if he'll ask, he'll be like, hey, how much is the oil change?
And you'll say $150 and he'll send you $100.
Yeah.
Now, that's crazy.
Are you married?
About to be.
So what's the problem? You already signed up.
I am appreciative of his gesture because he didn't have to do it.
So why is the correction not with your acceptance, but with his action? Damn.
That's good.
But I have an issue with a man that I'm telling is $150 and he's giving me $100. So now I'm thinking about your leadership. Now I'm thinking about other ways that you're going to short me. Now I'm thinking about how you also are going to be frugal and petty and penny pinch in other departments, right? And so it may not be a heart wound, right? This is just baseline reciprocity. Why is it that I'm showing up for you fully, but you feel a need to give me 100 on 150? You're literally telling him the price and he's giving you a portion of it. So I want to know, where's the rest of it, baby? Because when you in my household, you're going to leave my household, right? And you're going to provide a covenant for me, and you want me to respect you and lead, right? And you want me to be submissive. Where is my other $50?
Thank you.
Period.
What that sound like, y'all? What that sound like from last week? Where my stuff at? Where is the stuff?
Thank you.
Hey, hold on. For all the brothers, if you ain't gonna pay the whole thing, don't ask how much it costs. Just don't ask how much it costs. And I'm imagining he got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
got it. And so the fact of the matter that he's only sending you 100 is crazy.
It is not crazy.
Yes, it is.
What am I saving for wife then? If
you gonna go there?
We got an established black man who loves you enough to put a ring on it and says, you know what? We're gonna start you off with the 65% because I need to incentivize you to get to the promised land.
Good point.
Now, once we're married, because I'm taking you in now, baby, you upgrade it. How foolish of it is me and men like me to tell other men that it is okay to fully provide for a woman that hasn't said yes to you as wife. What am I doing? I got daughters that need tuition. I got parents that need care. I got to save for my own health insurance mostly. So I, as a black man who knows how hard it is to make $1, advise any other man to pay 100% of anything for a woman. And guess what? She said yes anyway.
I don't know what he was saying on that last portion. I was really trying to follow it. I mean, I get what he's saying to some degree, but nevertheless, man, let's get to these comments, man. And again, I need y'all to be active down in the chat. Y'all let me know, man. Do you correct the gesture? Do you correct it, Mary? Do you correct it, Yachty? Do you correct the gesture, or do you accept and be appreciative of the fact that now you only got to pay $50 for your oil change rather than the whole $150? So let's see. Let's get to some of the comments here. First comment reads, "Y'all aren't married, so he really didn't have to give you a dime. 2, you didn't ask for the money before they started working on your car, so clearly you were able to cover it. 3, you're upset that you saved $100 instead of $150. If he didn't give you anything at all, you wouldn't be up in these people's mic asking how to correct a kind gesture." Shaking my head. 4, I'm sure he asked because he wasn't expecting it to cost more than $100. They really robbing you and he peeped. LOL. To me, it seems like there is more to this story. Like he always asks, but only gives her a portion. If that's the case, I can see why she'd be bothered. But if this is just one case, baby is tripping. If I got something that costs $150 and someone gives me $100 of that, I am deeply grateful and thanking them for helping me out. People are so unappreciative and entitled. SMH. Y'all doing too much. If my man gave me $100, I'm covering the $50. Social media really be doing too much. Why is the correction with his actions and not your acceptance? Mind blown. Why is that? Why is that mind blown? Just because he put it together in a nice sounding way, it's not like mind. Ooh. But anyways, y'all know when they be fishing for a viral moment. Yeah, get $100 back then. You know what? Hey, give me my money back.
Donations.
How about that?
Donations.
Give me my money back. How about that? Give me my
donations.
Give me my donations back.
Donations.
Okay. It was gonna cost you $150. Now it's only gonna cost $50. And you have a problem with it? Man, again, first world problems, delusional. I mean, and then again, like she and it was only the one. Ace really be killing me though. He really be killing me because he'll start off strong, you know, on a certain point, but then he always gotta go back and pander to the women, and I get it. That's his thing. He got to run the bag up. He got to run it up. I don't think that Ace can really express how he really feels behind the scenes because he's probably like, yo, this chick is fucking crazy. This dude just gave you $100. You only got to pay $50 for your oil change. You didn't ask him for the money. He gave it out of the kindness of his own heart. Your fiance, the man that you about to marry, and now you up here embarrassing the man. But then he always gotta, come back and be like, well, fellas, if you gonna pay for something, you gotta pay for the whole thing. I'm like, oh my God. Just when you think Ace about to say something real, man, he always fuck it up. He always fuck it up. But let's see here, man. What y'all saying over here in the chat? I would have rather the man take the car to get the oil change, so he could pay the full $150. And Mary say, "Hey, you take the car, and get the oil change, and you pay the full $150." So let me ask you that, Mary. If he decided to go ahead and take the car to get the oil change, would you want him to pay the full $150? Oh, okay. Let's see exactly because I know mine's is $80. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take it and say thank you. Okay, she gonna take it and say thank you. Yeah, can't stand people pocket watching because how do you know? Again, man. Y'all don't know his budget, maybe again, man, it's just the fact that, it just can't be grateful and appreciative, man. As much as people love to talk about how expensive things are and, how high it is for us to live and this, that, and the third. And, for a man for your fiance to foot more than half of the bill, he basically footed 2/3 of it. Footed 2/3 of the bill. He asked you to come with a third. What's that? I mean, basically what? 60, 40, 70, 30, rough numbers here, but y'all get it. He's coming with the majority. He's just asking you to come with a little bit. All right. And if that doesn't prove that he has some type of leadership skills or, willing to provide for you, because I mean, again, you didn't ask him for it. He volunteered it to you. So again, man, I think it's just bullshit. But what kind of car she got? For your oil change to be $150, I'm like, what kind of car you got? You gotta have a freaking, maybe some kind of European car, BMW, Mercedes, something like that. You paying a high ass car note on. Ain't nobody tell you to buy that. But anyways, let's see. Let's get to the next tonight's conversation, man. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one here. Cause I really couldn't make sense of this one. So y'all let me know. We gonna get into the comments, but again, I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this one, man. Get active down in the chat. Here we go.
Men say they want a high-valued woman, but when they receive one, they play games.
Hold on. So why you think I'm lied about a high-value woman? I wanted a high-value woman because it rewards me when I play the game and I win.
It rewards you.
It ain't a game if it's
It rewards him when he plays. Okay.
automatic. It ain't a challenge. It ain't fun if you don't. Listen, I need you to have the highest self-esteem because when I conquer you, you transfer that to me. When that man is getting inside of you, he is siphoning your energy, and I need you to be at the top of your game because when you at the top of your game, and I can go up to my boy and I can be like, hey, guess what? I got Keisha to do that little thing that you say you don't do for ordinary men. Now it makes me feel like I'm the man.
Jesus.
I guess what I'm saying is when I said I wanted a high-value woman, I wasn't playing about that. I just never said I wanted a high-value woman to marry or to be in a relationship with or to commit to. I wanted a high-value woman so when I played this game, I can win big. Oh, I did, because when I win, you pour all of you into me, and you don't ask for things in return. And listen, because you are a high-value woman, you got shit to pour.
I do.
You got things I can benefit from. Listen, you know how to heal a man. You know how to raise a man. Ooh, you fix me. Because here's the thing. All I got to do is pretend to be nice for the first couple months, and you're going to spend a whole year or two trying to get that man back. When my mask come off, you're going to try to fix that. And guess what? You actually got the skills, too. And so when a man says, I want a high-value woman just to play games with afterwards, he wasn't lying. The question is, are you truly high value if you fail for that?
Man. Yo, sometimes, man. Yo, folks just be saying a whole bunch of words, but ain't said nothing at all. Okay. First comment reads, or maybe, just maybe, he realized that she's not as high value as she thinks she is. And that could very well be a possibility. See, man, you know, the sad thing is that we now live in a world where, you know, the tables have completely turned and flipped. You know, basically all men ain't shit. We got to depend on women for X, Y, and Z. Women out here just killing it, boss babes. You should just be happy to be in her presence, but then at the same time, y'all ain't making as much as men. There's a gender pay gap. Like it's so many contradictions. But then whenever it comes to y'all being so high value, you just be like, I don't be seeing I don't be seeing it. But then you gonna have somebody like Ace that'll come up here and tell you everything that you want to hear and not what you need to hear. Because I'm like, what makes her quote unquote high value? Like I don't know. But let's see. Next comment says, this dude said a whole lot of nothing. I never ever heard a man say, I want a high value woman. What even is a high value woman? Let's see if somebody answers the question. It don't exist. This shit is hilarious. Preach. Exactly. You right. You will never hear a man say that because y'all want easy to manipulate and access to a woman's mind and body and her friends, her sister, and mother. Oh my God. That is not it. Men are not looking for women that are easy to manipulate and just automatically gain access to her mind, body, her friends, her sisters, and mother. Like what? No, we want someone that's going to be cooperative, willing to compromise, someone that's going to be feminine, someone who, you know, knows their respective role in a relationship. You know, you claim you want a leader, but then you won't allow the man to lead at every turn. If it's not exactly how you want it, then he's not leading you correctly. Well, again, Someone else replied to her and said, "Oh, look, a professional victim. Tell me more about how your choice in men and decisions are all the black man's fault."
I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Let's see. Someone else says, he was succinct. A woman who is smart enough and capable enough to care for and fix men who either don't know or are too lazy to be adults. If you smart enough to know that, then why would you choose a nigga who's lazy and a bum? Why would you choose that if you that smart? Again, man, it's just like, yo, where is the self-awareness and the accountability for the people that you choose to give your all to? Let's see. Next comment reads, genuinely curious, what is considered a high value woman? That's what I'm trying to figure out too. A high value woman to them is what they consider a high value man. Again, and again, men say it all the time. We don't measure women on the same basis that y'all value us on. We don't value y'all on your ability to provide and your education and your degrees. And as a matter of fact, I feel like that's the we'll get to Ari Lennox. I'm gonna find that. But anyways, yeah, Mary ain't said shit. Ace ain't say nothing that entire time. He just put a whole bunch of words together. And that's what you get when you go to when you go to a Tonight's Conversation show, man. But I'm low key looking forward to going, man, because I got to show her, man. My lady friend wants to go. So I said, all right, we can go. But she want to go for the experience. And I'm like, all right, well, you about to see what the experience is all about. Because the energy, man, you could feel the bitter energy going up in there, man. It's not energy that I would want to be surrounded with on a regular basis. All right, let's see. Let's get to the main topic here. So, okay. So this woman here, who turns out to be D.L. Hughley's daughter, she says for y'all to marry the nerd. So we're gonna get into a couple of her videos because she's off the chain too. So let's see what she got to say. Because a lot of people were
back when I was
hold up. A lot of people were pretty critical of her and what she had to say. So we're gonna get into it here. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the stream. Here we go. So, lady here says, marry the nerd. Marry the nerd.
still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks.
Oh, let's see.
Back when I was still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks. You know the ones. I wish I could tell me then that I'd be married to like a whole ass pediatrician sitting outside in our backyard by the fire he built me drinking an old fashioned, waiting for him to come downstairs to join me because he's putting our kids to bed. Marry the nerd. Back when I was still having sex with men who wore Adidas slides and dirty white socks. You know the ones. I wish I could tell me then that I'd be married to like a whole ass pediatrician sitting outside in our backyard by the fire he built me drinking an old fashioned, waiting for him to come downstairs to join me because he's putting our kids to bed. Marry the nerd.
Man. L take on that one. And I mean, and it's not. I think it's the choice of words. It's the choice of words, you know, because there's plenty of ways that you could have said, ladies, you know, instead of trying to go after the guy with the dirty socks and the Adidas slides, you know, maybe you should put your attention towards, you know, dating a guy that actually has potential to be somebody one day, you know. But I mean, the the wording of it, man, was just insane to me. Marry the nerd. Making your husband out here look crazy, because I'm sorry, man. If I saw this, if my wife, if I was married and my wife posted this video, I'd be like, the fuck this bitch think I'm a nerd? I mean, and it might be true. Like, yeah, okay, I'll own being a nerd. However, you know, you was out here fucking with Dusties, and now I done I done wifed you up, done put you up. I'm out here putting the kids to bed, and you out here sipping a old fashioned, reminiscing on how you used to get bust down by the niggas with Adidas slides and dirty socks, and you know, now I'm your best. I'm the one that you settle for. Oh man, it's just like, wow, man. Why would you go on here and say that? And because he's a pediatrician, that makes him a nerd, right? Right. Why he gotta be a nerd because he's a pediatrician? Maybe he's a nerd because, I don't know, maybe he's just not that cool. I don't know. But then, you know, after that, let's see.
I've been called a whore so much over the past 2 weeks, I had to pull out my dictionary and make sure I understood the definition. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not selling my vagina. I mean, that is what marriage is, but like, whatever. And it piqued my fucking interest. So then I went through all of these medical journals, right? And I was like, how many people does it take for you to have sex with to be considered a whore? I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with trends. And come to find out, in a study done in 2002, so this is like, what, decades ago? 77% of men and women reported that they'd have premarital sex, right? I'll put that up here. And then, I think by the age of 44, I'm 39. The average sexual partner of a woman before she'd had sex was 8.5. Are they?
Stop the cap.
Now, why we gonna say? Oh man, by 44, you've only slept with 8 people. Like, come on, man. Y'all ain't about to sit up here.
Jesus.
Y'all ain't about to sit up here and lie to me like this. Oh man, y'all ain't. we ain't about to do that. But let's see. Let me get to. Let's see, because I want to find. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the husband. He do kind of look like a nerd a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. He look like he probably cool with her, you know, talking shit about him. Oh, here we go.
I'll be the moon when the sun goes down, just to let you know that I'm still around.
Married a nerd.
That's how strong that love. I'll be the moon.
Married a nerd. Yeah, married a nerd. That's what she did. But then, oh man, that was another post that I saw where she's been defending herself since this post right here. Don't marry. Okay, here we go.
And sometimes when I'm feeling really bad about myself, I remember the fact that none of my ex-boyfriends can run a marathon and I can.
Okay, let's see.
Someone said the other day, if your best friend jumped off a bridge, would you? Yes. If that bitch jumps off a bridge, I'm jumping too. She clearly sees something I don't. I don't know. We're going.
I don't know. She not. Okay. Oh, here we go.
What I'm about to say is probably going to hurt a few men's feelings, and that's okay. That's all right. When I was a kid, my dad used to say, grown men don't dance. When I would ask him why he doesn't dance, like at parties and stuff, he said, I never learned how to dance. I was too busy working. I think that same thing applies to social media. Grown men who are gainfully employed are not in women's comments writing weird shit. Like, I feel sorry for your husband. My wife would never. You don't have a wife. You work at Metro PC. You don't even have health insurance. You don't have a wife. Get off the internet. Go be a man.
Oh man. So again, because she didn't get the response that she thought she was gonna get, now it's oh, you work at Metro PCS and all this other stuff. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see.
A couple of days ago, I accidentally went viral for a video I did last week telling women to marry a nerd. I also made the cardinal mistake of admitting to having sex before I met my husband. I'm guilty of the exact same thing their mother is, having sex. I'm not guilty of having sex with a dumbass. That's true, but still. In my video, all I was trying to do was tell women to not have sex with the type of men who produced the dudes in my comments.
No, not really. It was the wording behind it. It was the whole narrative behind it. You out here chilling by the fire pit, talking about how you used to get it in with the dudes with the Adidas slides and dirty socks, and how you was giving it up to the bum niggies, shout out CGA. And now, hey, you settle for the nerd. Again, man, just calling your husband a nerd and while he's out putting the kids to sleep and being a pediatrician and doesn't put you up, like, golly, man.
And men from all across the internet are making think pieces about it. I'm a slut, I'm a skank, I got trains run on me, my husband was my last option, I settled, he settled, may this love never find me, that kind of thing. Before I met my husband, I used to eat men like that, like the ones in my comments, alive for funsies. And I know the joke, oh, you used to swallow dick to oh, God, make better jokes. You guys have been telling the same fucking jokes since like the Salem witch trial.
Yeah, all right. So let's see, I ain't about to play that whole thing. But then I saw another video from her, and I was just like, oh man, is this how you treat your husband, man? Like, is he okay? Like, brother, blink twice if you need help, dog. There is help. There is help. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Let's see. All right. We hate men. Me and all my friends are man haters. All right. So let's see. Here we go. Oh.
Married woman I know is a man eater. Like, we hold the bulls in our hands. We hate men. We can't stand them. Why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Happily married. So, get meaner. That's my advice. Get meaner. Be a horrible Ursula, down dog, man-hating bitch if you want to be happily married. I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got. Like, I'm at home unpacking a Costco haul, doing nothing really. So that's my little advice to you. I think your husband needs to be a little bit afraid of you. Yeah, it's not scientific, but it's true.
Okay. 100% agree. My husband looks at me with the teeniest bit of hope and terror in his eyes. My water cup is always full, and he always brings me a Coke on his way home from work. And when I snuggle into him and tell him what a good job he does taking care of me, his entire body relaxes and he literally swells with pride. Ew.
Jesus.
Oh my God, man. Let's see. Is there another one? All right, let's see. Okay, yeah. This is them. Happily married, okay? All right. And look at the comments. I mean, apparently this is how a lot of men are operating in their marriages, man. This how oh man, what are the comments saying? They don't understand how we thrive. It's really what I tell lover girls. Yes. I wouldn't go that far, but I get the point. 21 years happily married here. I believe it. This is true, man. Purr. I want to share this so bad. LOL, my husband told me I'm a witch and he's scared of me, and I said thanks. Yeah, I've gotten meaner. I'm so mean and he's so nice. It's sad. I feel so bad. Happily married woman here. I concur. This is like the 4th video now. Different account, same topic. Is this a sign I'm mean? Dang. I hope so. Get meaner.
Every happily married woman I know is a man eater.
Every happily married woman is a man eater, man hater. Who is she again? She is D.L. Hughley's daughter. That's his daughter. Again, I mean, the humor. the humor is not humoring right now.
Like, we hold the bulls in our hands. We hate men. We can't stand them. Why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Happily married. So, get meaner. That's my advice. Get meaner.
I wish there is no way. If I caught my girl talking, even the first inkling of her talking like that on the World Wide Web, it would be a fucking rap, y'all.
Be a horrible Ursula, down dog, man hating bitch.
That's just nasty work. Yeah, down dog, man hating bitch. Like what?
If you want to be happily married, I don't know what to tell you. That's all I got. Like, I'm at home, unpacking a Costco haul, doing nothing really. That's my little advice to you.
And again, she couldn't pull that on the niggas with the Adidas slides and the dirty white socks and the Nike tech suits. She couldn't pull that with them because they weren't going for it. And most men that got balls ain't going for it. They ain't going for it. They ain't going. I wouldn't be going for that. Hell nah. So let's see. Thanks for letting us know what your husband. Thanks for letting us all know that your husband is a beta, and she wonders why her hairline is like that. Misery loves company. Remember that. DL is miserable as fuck, always whining. So I see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Facts. Do men need any other reason to not get married? Yes, be mean to him so he will appreciate his girlfriend more. Exactly. My wife, loyal as they come, and they do not hate men. Usually if you grow up with a great father, there's no man in the world that can make you hate men. Because there are men out there like your father. And we wonder why the men don't want to come home. And we wonder why you got my man. Where he at? Let me pull my man up real quick. Let's see. Let me pull my man up real quick. And you wonder why my man came home. This is what he be coming home to.
So that it makes sense.
Hold up, let's see. I need the first video. He come home. You be hating him so much because this is what he got to come home to.
And this man is sitting in this car. Really? 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 Seriously? Seriously?
She sounds like she love her husband.
Why are you sleeping in the car?
Huh?
Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in there.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car? Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like it.
Say it looks like it.
I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
You keep some quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
No.
Did you just lock the door? Open the door.
Hey, man. Then next thing you know, man, she gonna be complaining about him packing his bags, you know? So, man, craziness. Oh, man. OG say, so we killing mermaids, bruh. Bruh, crazy. Man. She said, hate your man. Be meaner. Be mean to your man. All right. And you know, man, I got a follow-up video. I got a follow-up video to this. And this is actually a life coach. This is a life coach. And again, another stop here. This is they basically living. They kind of like next door neighbors and shit here in the land of delusion. But we got a life coach that is going to give the ladies a piece of advice, you know? And y'all know what I be saying, man. Y'all know what I be saying. Y'all be giving some of the worst advice, man. Y'all be keeping each other single. Life coach encourages women to use a man's trauma to their advantage. Says stop answering his questions and learn how to lie. All right, here we go.
They told me that when he was little, his mama used to neglect him for a few days at a time to go be with her nigga. And I had said, bingo. It's your favorite homegirl, Coach China. I've been coaching women into provision, healed places, and feminine places for quite some time. And I keep telling y'all to subscribe to Chinatown so I can help y'all use the trauma that these niggas got to your advantage, sis. Now listen, sis. I know you used to hearing stories like that from these niggas, and you automatically go into trying to love them past whatever neglect their mama gave them, okay? What the nigga learned early on from his mama was that he was not a priority. So when niggas learn early they're not a priority, sis, why do you come in making him a priority? Because that's where you go wrong at every time. Now, what this nigga learned how to do was chase validation, chase that he mattered, and chase consistency. And so that's why he go to weak women, ones who will make him a priority, because he know that that's what he was missing in his childhood. Now, where you went wrong, they told me that we was trying to prove that he was worthy, and you was trying to prove that he mattered. And what you should have been doing was taking cues from his mama and treating him the same way. Disappearing on that.
What is she doing? Is she treating her wig?
For days at a time, and let him try to figure out what you got going on. Because niggas love mysteries. They hate women who they can figure out, who routines stay the same. They like a woman out there who they don't know what she got going on. And when she come back, they got a lot of questions, but she don't got a lot of answers. Sis, y'all be losing because y'all stay telling the truth. Learn how to lie. So sis, the trauma at play here is neglect. The nigga learned early on he wasn't a priority. It's in your best interest to remind him that he's not a priority in your life until he makes you a priority in his. I'll see y'all on the next live. Y'all stay focused trying to prove that he was worthy.
Man. y'all say all the time, man, how y'all want a man to be truthful, honest, keep it real, keep it 100. But y'all up here talking about y'all need a lot of men, lot of ninjas. What do we, man? And y'all be wondering, y'all be wondering, man. She got that Stephen A. Yeah, nah, she definitely got that. She got that Stephen A. for sure. For sure, that hairline is back there. She could use a baby hair too. Yeah, most definitely. She treating that hair in the sink right now. Let's see. Daily wrap up crew. Okay. This is the same group of women who say they want men to open up, then turn around and use a man's trauma of vulnerability against him, and then wonder why men don't express themselves. Man, if that ain't the truth. Like I said, again, y'all want men to be keep it a buck, keep it honest, but then at the same time, like they said, you gonna throw the shit up in their face. Like, man, sometimes it's just best to just vent to your homeboys, you know. Oh man, y'all will do everything but walk away. Do not become the people who hurt you. This chick says, sad but true. Trust me. Because they use ours against us, which is why we're always the ones ending up hurt. Shaking my head. Wish I'd heard this a year ago. For real, though. And it got 1,200 likes. Someone else says, this is so toxic. I'm grateful for my parents because your upbringing matters. Maybe her delivery is off, but she is absolutely right. A traumatized man will traumatize you if you let him. I mean, I think that's in general, but I mean, to come, man, this should be exhausting. This should be exhausting. Okay, so she chimed in the comments. She says, thanks for the post. Blow me up. Side note, if you're still talking about someone's look in a video, you could have scrolled past. You're bad. Okay. I wouldn't know you were alive until I saw this post, so you know your opinion only gets me more views. No, okay. Somebody said she's definitely ahead of the game. But you got to treat these men like shit and talk to them crazy. Is all I know. Men don't respect you being loving and kind to them and doing for them, etc. I had to learn. I think she said. I think she meant to say I had to learn the hard way. I wasn't taught about men. Oh my god. Oh man, this shit get more laughable by the week, man. Oh man, you gotta treat them like shit and talk to them crazy. This is why the majority of y'all will continue to remain single. And go ahead and get that dog. Go ahead and get that dog. You know? Now that's some goofy shit. It really is. It really is. Goofy as hell, man. Ridiculous. Let's see. All right, I think I'm gonna end it on that note. That shit was exhausting. From DL Hughley's daughter to this chick here. Man, oh man. Again, I mean, now on the flip side, is there toxicity when men give advice? I can say that there is a segment and a portion of the internet that can be extremely that can be on the extreme side whenever it comes to their views and thoughts on women for sure. But I also see what I see a lot of too is telling men to, be aware of, women's nature, go out here and become a better version of yourself, whether that's, financially, physically, personality wise, gain some hobbies, go out here, live your life, and shout out to Coach Greg Adams, like be in a position to where you have leverage and options whenever it comes to, your interactions with women. So, but on the flip side, man, I don't know, man. I don't see women telling other women to. Oh no, y'all are telling each other to boss up. Y'all telling each other to boss up. Fuck these niggas. Y'all don't need them. This, that, and the third. But man, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. Rough out here in 2026. But nevertheless, man, that was tonight's show. I'm about to get off of here, man. I'm about to chill it out for the rest of the night. Again, man, the Thursday shows are just, just kind of more laid back and chill. But I wanted to come back on here because we kind of covered the Offset, the baby. Who else did we talk about last night? Offset, the baby, and Trick Daddy. Yeah. So we'll be back. We'll be back next Wednesday, Thursday, the entire month of April. I'm gonna do 2 live streams a week, so make sure y'all tune into that. I'm also gonna be clipping up these moments from the live stream and repurposing them here on the YouTube channel for those of you who maybe have made it this far and are catching the playback. I will be posting, clips from the live stream on here. And also, man, if y'all haven't, please check out my latest review that I did for Dead Man Beard Co. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I need y'all to go check that out. Give it a like. Let's see. Let me pull it up real quick. All right. Pause. Oh, what I say? What I say that was pause worthy? I didn't catch that. Make sure y'all catch this video right here, man. That I did with Dead Man Beard Co. Make sure y'all check that out. If you know a guy that has a beard, send this video to them. They got some phenomenal products, and just a big fan of them. I actually just received another package from them. I'm gonna do some content, some ads and stuff like that for them. So yeah, man, check it out, and all that good stuff, man. So we're gonna get up out of here, but man, I appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging with your boy on this Thursday, man. And we're gonna be back with yet another live stream next week. So, man, if there's anything that you ever want to do in life, remember that it requires patience, consistency, and most importantly, it don't happen overnight. See y'all on the next video. Peace.